short video will show you how to order menu board panels for Bonanza Ponderosa. The login is right here. You can enter that login into any web browser, and you will enter your username and password. Keep in mind that the password is case sensitive. A brief overview of the navigation is there will be items for order, and we'll spend most of our time there. There's a list of frequently asked questions that you may have questions. You can read these, or if you have a specific question, by all means, send us a note and we'll answer it in the best way we can. There's an order history. Once you've placed orders, previously placed orders, you can go there, edit those, and reorder without starting from scratch, making the panels. And then there's update your profile and password, which is basically your contact information and your ship to information, and you can also reset your password if you like. For each menu panel, you'll have a selection of menu items that you'll be able to choose, the pricing for each menu item, the order that they appear on the menu board, and if space permits on some of the panels, you'll be able to add a marketing message to maximize the space. Please note that you'll be choosing by recipe number, but even though you're choosing by recipe number, there's other information on the pull down, but only the menu item name will be print on the panel along with the associated calories. The recipe number and the potato choice not included in the analysis will not print. So we'll get started by clicking on items for order. That will pull up a list of all of the items that you can order. Some of these panels are a single panel, and then some of them are double. So in this case here, the craveable chicken and flavorful seafood are on the same panel. It could be one panel with all chicken or all seafood or a combination, and then this is an example of one of the marketing messages. As you look at these panels, if you want to see a bigger version of it, click right on the thumbnail. A larger version will appear. You can view what the layout is for that panel. The way the panels work, these are called headers. Sometimes there's one header per panel, sometimes there's two, or it could be a combination. There's also a photo, and there's some selections, depending on the type of panel that it is, of different photo selections. You'll be choosing the name. The calories are tied to that, and then you'll have the option to enter prices. And then if you do have a panel with not many entries on it, and you want to maximize that space, there's a selection of pre-approved marketing messages that you can choose. So as you go down, most of these panels are customizable. There are some panels, these two daily features and lunch specials, that are wet erase, and these panels come with a wet erase white marker for you to customize for either daily specials or lunch specials. Then there's, this is a little harder to see. There's three different options for the center menu board panel. Here is the language that's on each of those panels, and if you do click on this, it does give you a rendering of what it will look like. These are not customizable. These are all pre-approved. This is a very large panel that's 80 inches wide by 4.5 inches tall, and so you choose the one that's appropriate for your restaurant. So when you're ready to customize one of these panels, you'll select the quantity, and then you'll continue. Click continue here at the bottom, and it'll open up the order entry page for that panel. Okay, so this is chicken seafood panel. So header 1, you have your choice of it being, like I said, a combination panel, both chicken and seafood, or chicken only or seafood only. So we'll select that header, or we'll select one of these graphics here. So we'll choose the barbecue Laredo. One of the tips is to go ahead and select the names of the items in the order that you want those items to appear first, and then go back and put the prices in. And then you can use your tab key to tab through and quickly enter the prices in a pretty efficient way. As you scroll down, there's a place for multiple items. Put those in the order that you like. We'll do a second header, seafood. Put just 2 seafood items on there. Put prices in for those using the tab key to quickly go from one field to another. And then here at the bottom is this says filler message if needed. So here you have a choice of multiple marketing messages. And we'll choose this one here, don't miss our Friday night seafood buffet. And then you'll click preview. And the preview takes up to 60 seconds to generate a print-ready graphic that you can proof on the screen. Make sure you proof it carefully because after you submit it, that's the way it will print. On the site, we talked about the frequently asked questions, and then there's also the tips for creating a menu panel that you should get with your username and password. And this is just a quicker and easier way of navigating through the site to make these panels to go together in a very efficient manner. Okay, so our online proof has already been created, and we can go through and proof it and make sure that it's what we want. Okay, so this is a great example because if it's ready to go, then you would press order and it adds it to your shopping cart. In this case, we selected Monterey chicken breast 2 times. We don't want that. So what we'll do here is in the lower right-hand corner, we'll click on Modify. It'll open that screen back up. You don't have to start from scratch. It has saved all of our entries here, and so you can see we selected Monterey and Monterey. So we're going to go back through and we are going to choose chicken strip entree. We can readjust the prices if we like. We can reorder these. We can do, it's flexible in what we do. But right now, all we're going to do is correct that one correction. We're going to preview it again because we want you to take a look at the final piece before it's printed. So again, it could take up to 60 seconds for this to render, and then it'll automatically appear on the screen. Sometimes 60 seconds, up to 60 seconds, could take it seems like longer than 60 seconds. Okay, here we go. So grilled chicken, chicken strips, Laredo barbecue chicken, and Monterey chicken breast. We double check our prices. Double check our prices here, our seafood. This is what we want. So we can either we can modify it further if we wanted to, but what we're going to do is we're going to click order. What order does is it takes it and puts it in the shopping cart, ready to order. Now, typically, you're going to could order more than one panel at a time. You can kind of see that we have several in here. It has more information as far as what you ordered. You can change the quantity. You can go back and modify it again if you want to. You can delete the item, but you can scroll down and see all the items that you have in your shopping cart. Once you're finished, you can do one of 3 things. You can update the quantities if you want to choose to buy more than one at a time. You can continue shopping and go back and add another panel to the order, or you can proceed to checkout. So when you proceed to checkout, we're not going to go through the entire checkout process. It's very similar to any kind of online purchasing that you do. At this point, it's going to give you an opportunity to enter your billing information along with your shipping information. So this will be pre-filled in from your account. And if you have any changes, you can make those changes. And typically, you're going to ship to that same location. But if you don't want to, a shipping screen will open up. So if we're going to ship to this, it'll give you some other options in terms of how quickly it ships by ground or express. And so these are the shipping costs. And as we click to these others, you'll go through there. So we entered our billing information, our shipping information. We're choosing our ship method. We'll get your credit card information and the payment information. There'll be a final order review, and then you complete order, and then a confirmation will be sent to you that your order has been placed, along with the credit card information as a receipt. So if you have questions, by all means, click on this Frequently Asked Questions tab. Hopefully that answers it. If it doesn't, please submit a request for more information, and we will definitely get back and hope this is a successful program for you. Thank you.